look in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. In this reaction video, I am going to talk about something that a loyal subscriber had asked me to do in the comment section. I hardly ever do this, but it was a great idea he had. He asked me to do a video over how modern women, black women particularly, are energy drainers. So I decided to go ahead and do that. But before I show you this video, hit the notification bell, select the option that says all, so that you can be informed of all my new content. Can you dig it? Now let me go ahead and get started. We're going to talk about how today's modern day black woman drain your energy. Let's get it.
One thing I notice a lot of men say is, how do I send this to my woman without her getting offended or having an attitude? Being that I was the type of woman that got an attitude over everything, I understand, because that shit didn't get me nowhere. Like, if he didn't express himself to me, I got an attitude. If he called me out on my bullshit, I got an attitude. If he said I'm trying to control him or I'm being too masculine, I got an attitude. If he wanted to go hang with his family and friends without me, I get an attitude like, no, you really just trying to go see a bitch. The whole time I was rocking bonnets and flip-flops, verbally embarrassing him instead of showing him that home is nurturing. Here, baby, put this on your stomach before you leave. You need me to suck it right quick. You know, showing him it's love at home. Not only was my bad attitude teaching my man how to lie to me to avoid confrontation, I was also showing him what having me as a wife would be like. Me adjusting my attitude and learning that respect is universally top tier for all men, those two things put you in a different bracket. You start attracting a better type of man. They communicate much more easier. They start doing more than what you ask for. They value your opinion more. So ladies, work on those attitudes and have more respect for your man for a couple months and see if you notice some changes too. And fellas, if you want her to stop being so masculine, show her why she can be comfortable in her feminine with you. The handsome whole hero.
Now, let's go ahead and get into everything she just talked about, okay? Everything she's saying is correct, excuse me, as far as appearance and attitude. That can drain a man. But let me break down what energy draining is. It's consistent, undesired behavior. It's not that she just argued, it's that she consistently argues. It's not that she just disrespected you, it's that she consistently disrespects you. It's not that she is not thankful right now. It's that she is consistently unthankful and ungrateful. Okay? It's consistent behavior. This consistent behavior drains a man's energy. This type of consistent behavior stresses a man out. A man can get sick behind this type of behavior. When he's stressed out all the time, it can destroy morale in the house. It can make him feel as if he doesn't belong. It can make him want to get away from the woman who he is presently with. The only reason why he doesn't leave is because he is emotionally attached to that woman. This is why I always tell you gentlemen to deal with women from positions of power, meaning that you can love a woman from your heart, but you should never love a woman with all your heart. You should always love yourself more than you love the woman. But most time, men choose to love the woman more than him. This is why that man is afraid to offend her, because he doesn't want to lose her. No, no, no. And one more thing before I get into the next clip. Sometimes, gentlemen, it's best to get a woman that is not super beautiful. Get someone that is pretty to you, someone that you find attractive, but stop going after these top tier, beautiful ass women, especially when you know that you'll fall in love with her. Because the only time a woman has power over you is when you let your emotions dictate how you interact with her. This is why women do the chameleon stage of where they pretend to be the best woman you have ever seen in your life. Until you become emotionally bonded to that woman, then the devil come out of her. She's waiting. She's crouching. She's looking at you, waiting for you to fall in love. As soon as you do, it's over. Game over. Now let me go ahead and get to the next thing, because this man right here says a lot of good things here on this thing. Let's get it.
Hey, let's talk about something real. Every single time in my life I've been at my lowest, down bad, broke, busted and disgusted. Every single time when I looked around, there was a bad or toxic woman in my life. Every single time. The wrong women are draining. They take your time, your focus, your peace, your energy, your resources, and while you down, they keep kicking you some more. And guess what? When you have nothing else to give, they discard you and they leave you like you meant nothing.
Exactly. He's correct. The wrong type of woman is draining. Okay. One of the most important things that you have in your life as a man is time. You'll find men who are in the wrong relationships with a toxic woman, with a narcissistic woman, spending so much precious time trying to fix that relationship, spending so much time to try to prove to that woman that he is the best thing that she ever had, spending so much time in arguments, spending so much time in emotional abuse from this woman, wasting time. All that time that you have, that you are spending in this bad relationship, or all the time that you are spending chasing skirts, you could have put that time in something more constructive. You could be starting a business. You could be studying for an exam. You could be the better version of yourself. That's what you need to put your time towards. But when you put your time towards a woman who is toxic, who is unappreciative, it will drain your energy. It makes you not want to do anything else because you've been so beat down emotionally from this woman. Women would suck the life out of you. A succubus. She would suck the life out of you. The wrong type of woman. I'm not saying all, but the wrong type of woman. Now, understand, when I say all, I do mean about 98.9% of these musty back helpers out here. But back to what I said, they would suck the energy out of you. They will drain your resources, your money, your pocket. They will corrupt your credit score if you're dumb enough to co-sign. Never co-sign anything for a woman that ain't your wife. Stop trying to help people. Stop trying to put bills in your name and stuff just so you can stay in that woman's good graces. Every time you meet a woman who is masculine, you meet a masculine woman, she will drain your masculinity. She will make you a sucker. She will make you a fool.
You ever notice how hard it is for you to thrive when you have certain women around, when you have the wrong women around? You ever notice that? That's not a coincidence. Those type of women kill your vibe, your drive, your motion. You don't even have the energy left to be ambitious. And the worst part is we let them. You let them do it. In 2025, it's time to make it a part of who you are to choose better.
And he is absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. They will drain your energy to the point where you don't even feel ambitious, meaning you don't want to try to do nothing else. You can have goals in your life or new goals you're thinking about pursuing. And because you got a musty back helper in your life that is draining you, draining all your energy, stressing you the hell out, you don't even feel like moving forward. Now I want you to hear what this lady got to say, because she make a pretty good point. Can you dig it? I know you do. Let's get it.
I mean, that said, I like my man a little strict. I want to listen. But do y'all really? Because I saw so many girls repost that, and I'm like, y'all don't want to listen to nobody. You want to listen when it's convenient to you. You want to listen if a man's telling you, hey, baby, come get some of this money. But you want to listen when someone's trying to help you, when someone's trying to improve you, when you have to hear something that you don't want to hear that's uncomfortable, then you got a problem. Then you ready to move on. Then you ready to go to the next person. Like, don't these memes and this internet stuff, like, let's be for real. Do you really want to listen? Do you really like a strict man? Or do you just want to listen when you decide that it's beneficial to you?
That's another thing. Another thing that will, drain a man, that will take all his energy, is when you're dealing with a woman who will not listen. If you got a woman who will not listen, you will become frustrated. You will begin to feel as if nothing you say matters because she's going to make you feel that way. That will drain your energy, gentlemen, especially when you know you are right, especially when you're trying to protect that woman by giving her certain instructions and directions, but because of the rebelliousness and the stubbornness that's inside of her heart and spirit, she rejects all the wisdom that you throw at her. So she do what she want to do. And then when she make these decisions that you had advised her against, it tends to affect you. If she go out and do something, spend a lot of money that she don't have, now she needs to get some money from you. It affects you. If you have a family or are you involved with this woman, How can I say? If you're involved with this woman and she does something, it will affect the entire family. Now you got to deal with it. You'll find yourself in a position of where you have to always clean up her mess because she won't listen to what the fuck you just said to her. Real talk. Can you dig it? I know you can dig it. You know I'm telling you the truth. Now I want you to listen to what this lady got to say because you got something to say. You get it. You dig. Let's get it.
I don't know, man, want no angry women all the time. You just walking around with an attitude 24/7, 365, 366 on a leap year, and you just think a man gonna be like, yes, I'm finna marry her, I'm finna wife her. No.
Oh.
I don't care how good that man is. I don't care how fine you are. I don't care how big your butt is. That ain't gonna save that attitude. I promise you it ain't gonna save it. Y'all, gotta do better. Y'all gotta do better. I promise you. And it's not about just getting a man. It's about just going through life. Y'all be really going through life with these stank attitudes.
He said black women got to do better. I don't think they can do better. From what I'm seeing nowadays, shit, man.
I'm a mustard back heifer, and all I do is stress a brother out. Can you dig it? I know that's something you can dig, Mr. Hill. I know you can't stand us. I know you don't like it because we are like vampires with long ass lashes. We drain all your energy. Can you dig it? And I'm gonna keep on draining energy. It would never come an end. There would never be an end to the mustard back heifers. We will rise up and take over the planet. Why? Because we are mustard back heifers. Can you dig it?
I don't dig that shit, man. Don't come on my show with that bullshit, dog. What the fuck wrong with you? Well, anyway, I'll holler at y'all later. You let me know what y'all think about this, man. And shout out to the subscriber who had that idea, man. It was a brilliant idea, man. You know, I'll get at you later. Take it easy, dude.